Good afternoon, and welcome to the 190th commencement of Ball State University. I'm Susana Rivera Mills, and I have the pleasure of serving as Provost and Executive Vice President for Academic Affairs. Please stand for the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does the star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated. My thanks to our recent 2021 graduate, Erin Denson, for her performance. Members of the faculty, graduates, parents, family, and friends, this is a most happy day, and we are glad to have all of you here to share in this important occasion. It is a very special time for you who are graduating and for your family and friends, and we offer our warmest congratulations. I am pleased to introduce the platform party who is participating in today's ceremony. Please hold your applause until all introductions are completed. I'll ask the platform party to stand as I call your name. Dr. Adam Beach, Dean of the Graduate School. Dr. Stephen Ferris, Brian Dean of the Miller College of Business. Dr. Paige Turner, Dean of the College of Communication, Information, and Media. Dr. Scott Rutledge, Dean of the College of Health. Mr. Michael McDaniel, Secretary of the Board of Trustees. Ms. Amy Wise, Member of the Board of Trustees. Dr. Carolyn Shu, Professor of Communication Studies and today's commencement speaker. And Mr. Jeffrey Mearns, our President. Please join me in recognizing them. Now I am pleased to share some recognitions with you. We want to acknowledge our students who earned Latin honors, which indicate the level of academic distinction with which a degree has been earned. These students wear bronze, silver, or gold medallions signifying cum laude, magna cum laude, and summa cum laude achievement. We also want to acknowledge our students who have completed their baccalaureate program, which at Ball State is a minimum of 120 credit hours with a perfect 4.0 GPA. We have 2 of them, and their names are highlighted in the honors section. We have 4 of our students who, in addition to their other academic majors, completed our military science program and have been commissioned into the United States Army as second lieutenants. They may be in uniform or regalia with military cords. If any of our graduating seniors participating in this ceremony belong to any of these groups, could you please stand so that we may recognize you? Now it is my pleasure to introduce today's commencement speaker. Dr. Carolyn Hsu is a professor of communication studies and the 2020 Outstanding Faculty Award winner. Her impressive record of research has established her as a leading scholar in the field of health communication. Her work has been critical both in educating clients to be more knowledgeable self-advocates and in improving relationships between clients and healthcare providers. Carrie teaches a variety of graduate and undergraduate courses, including quantitative research methods, interpersonal communication, communication theory, health communication, and applied organizational communication. Known for her authenticity and passion for student development, Carrie has been described as the kind of person who asks tough questions, challenges her students to think in new and innovative ways, and serves as a committed advocate for them. Additionally, Carrie serves as the research coordinator for IU Health Ball Hospital's Family Medicine Residency. Please welcome Dr. Hsu.
Thank you for that warm welcome, and it's an honor to be here. Congratulations, graduates. You have completed your required credit hours or more of coursework and are sitting here at graduation, a time you thought was so far off when you started here at Ball State University, and a time that raced toward you as you picked your final classes during your last semester. And now, at this time, we gather to celebrate you and all your accomplishments. Time. As I reflected on this moment during your commencement ceremony, every idea at its core came back to some element of time. And I bet even now, some key ideas about time have popped into your heads. 3 ideas that came to my mind are: 1, we are living in an historic, unprecedented time. 2, this is the time of your life. And 3, the ever-popular parental and instructor plea, don't waste your time. In my remarks today, I will keep coming back to these ideas, but likely not in the way you think. These absolutely are historic, unprecedented times. You completed your education amid a worldwide pandemic, pivoting to online learning in a matter of days to continue your studies. You have been a part of necessary calls for social justice, while at the same time grappling with economic uncertainties. Few would argue that these times are historic. But as a graduating class, you are historic, not simply because of the year of your graduation, but because of your collective experiences and accomplishments during your time at Ball State University. For example, together, students, faculty, administration, and staff gathered outside buildings on Ball State's campus to witness the 2-minute and 40-second Great American Solar Eclipse. We celebrated when, with 10.4 seconds left in the basketball game, Ball State's Taylor Persons made the winning shot against Notre Dame. And after winning the MAC championship on December 18th, 2020, we watched at 2:00 p.m. on December 30th our phenomenal Cardinal football team win their first ever bowl game during a football season we wondered would even happen. We have also worked together to meet the needs of our community. Through student volunteer services, more than 2,000 students volunteered thousands of hours of their time with over 100 community agencies each year. Because of the efforts of over 1,000 Ball State students during the 13.1-hour annual dance marathon event, millions of dollars have been raised during your time at Ball State University to honor the children and families at Riley Hospital. Students, In particular, Ish al-Amin and Mufasa Benson organized a peaceful march for thousands of members of the Ball State and Muncie communities to protest racial injustice against African Americans, a march that began with 8 minutes of silence. These are just a few of the very many reasons why you are a historic, unprecedented Ball State University graduating class. And these are some of the moments why college is the time of your life. You came to BSU because of a desire to continue your education and fulfill personal and professional goals. You have done so, completing our rigorous, nationally recognized, award-winning graduate and undergraduate programs in the Miller College of Business, the College of Communication, Information, and Media, and our newest academic college, the College of Health. You have learned together, grown together, struggled together, and celebrated together. Today formally concludes one of the best times of your life. Honor this time by sharing your stories of success with family and friends. But really, I'm excited for your next best times, your first post-graduation job, your career successes and advancements, building strong, supportive relationships, finding love, experiencing those I've always wanted to moments. As you transition into the next phase of your life, know that you have a life of best times ahead of you. BSU has helped you to develop the knowledge and skills you need to cherish your best times and to create a life filled with best times. You are part of the strong, supportive Ball State University network. Don't ever hesitate to reach out to your faculty, friends, and colleagues with questions, for advice, and to share your life accomplishments. We have been here for you before today, and we will continue to be here for you tomorrow to ensure some of your best times are still to come. Now, everyone's best times are punctuated with lots of just fine times, getting through the day times, and even what happened to my day times. This brings me to my final point about wasting time. Now, I'm sure your parents, friends, and instructors have told you, don't waste your time on, you fill in the blank. Perhaps you yourself have wondered, why did I waste so much time on that? We live in a culture that values time and the wise use of time, so we feel guilty when we think we have wasted time. But let's really examine this idea of wasting time. Sometimes we waste time because we need a break from a world of hyper-productivity. We need to take time out of our busy lives just to be. Focusing on your own sense of self and what brings you joy will never be a waste of time. Sometimes we waste time because the answer isn't clear. We need to think things through carefully. Or sometimes we need to make mistakes and fail so that we can advance our understanding or skills. These times of growth will never be a waste of time. Sometimes others think we are wasting time because they don't see the potential in the idea like we do. Some of the best innovations have come about when we listen to ourselves and when we have confidence in our own ideas and abilities. Believing in yourself will never be a waste of time. Please always have faith in your ability to do things in your own time. Speaking of time, mine is almost up. But permit me to share one final thought. If there was ever a class that represented perseverance and the capacity to achieve greatness, it is you sitting in front of me today. Whether you were raising money for charities, bringing awareness to political and social issues, or working to maintain academic excellence under extraordinary circumstances, Each of you spent your time at BSU acting with beneficence, grace, courage, and wisdom. We are so proud of you, and we look forward to staying in touch with you throughout all the next times of your life. Congratulations, and it's time to celebrate.
Thank you, Dr. Hsu, and it is indeed time to celebrate. Madam Provost, it is now time to proceed with awarding the degrees.
Will the candidates for all doctoral degrees please rise? President Mearns, as Provost and Executive Vice President for Academic Affairs, I present to you those candidates who have completed all the requirements for the Doctor of Philosophy degree.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty and by the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Ball State University, I hereby confer upon you your respective degrees with all the rights, honors, privileges, and obligations thereunto pertaining. The diploma of our university shall forever be the testimony recognizing the very high level of intellectual accomplishment that you have attained. And now I welcome you into the honorable company of scholars. Congratulations on your very special accomplishments.
The candidates for the degrees will now proceed to the platform to cross as their names are called by Dr. Stephanie Simon-Dack, Associate Dean of the Graduate School, and be invested with symbols of their degrees.
Ajacia Maxine Long. Assisting with the hooding today is Sharon Bowman, Professor and Chair of Counseling Psychology, Social Psychology, and Counseling. Rebecca M. Stone. Assisting with the hooding today is Stefania Agistotir, Professor of Counseling Psychology, Social Psychology, and Counseling. Grace Kimmerling. Assisting with the hooding today is Molly Shop, Associate Professor of Counseling Psychology, Social Psychology, and Counseling. Rowan Atari Khan. Assisting with the hooding today is Lawrence Gerstein, Professor of Counseling Psychology, Social Psychology, and Counseling. Ashley Elizabeth Schoner. Assisting with the hooding today is Jacob Chan, Associate Professor of Counseling Psychology, Social Psychology, and Counseling. Samuel Max Colbert. Assisting with the hooding today is Jacob Chan.
Congratulations to our graduates. We will now present the candidates for master's degrees. Will the master's degree candidates please stand? President Mearns, I'm pleased to present to you those candidates who have completed all of the requirements for their respective master's degrees.
And upon the recommendation of the faculty and by the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Ball State University, I hereby confer upon you your respective master's degrees with all the rights, honors, privileges, and obligations thereunto pertaining. The diploma of our university shall forever be the testimony recognizing your completion of the first level of graduate studies. Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations on this special accomplishment.
You may be seated. The candidates for master's degrees will now proceed to the platform to cross as their names are called by Dr. Simon Dack.
Jordan Clark. Anne Marie Miller. Mackenzie Stahl. Bruce Perry. Kenny Benoit. LaJoy Shelton Robinson. Paul Faria. Laura Wilkerson. Gabriela Budra. Haley Collison. Rabia Dowd. Zoe Yergler. Sameta Nupani. Sharon Wamboy. Marilee Fresh. Mackenzie Fry. Gina Redfern. Brian Peterson. Morgan Shields. Kimberly Zinn. Isabel Beebe. Brooke Clooney. Amy Huddlebrink. Aaron Waltman. Lois Bemis. Edward Craig. Casey James. Chelsea Dalton. Michaela Kaupuike. Elaine Russell. Grace Foster. Lisa Pearson. Cassandra Bowe. Sydney George. Dawn Seal. Hillary Smith. Brian Michael Sherman. Emily Vaughn. Anne Benitez. Reed Levitz. Alex Kitchell. Ethan Summers. Abigail Kahneman. Julia Scott. Reagan Wilson. Santana Shipley. Kenneth Naramore. Daniel Wood. Hayden Yarbrough. Thomas Peters. Kyla Herlock. Kaylee Jones. Evelina Mann. Madison Fields. Christian Aldana. Mallory Bragg. Hannah Parsons. Gina Corsero. Corey Simmons. Kaylee Hostetler. Yura Sung. Terrence Lightning Jr. Cyrus Green. Tanasia Jackson. Mackenzie Powell. Addie Wright. Mary Glasher. Brandy Sorrell. Laura Drasick. Bailey Frick. Chloe Williams. Tori Prendergast. Christiana Wogu. Angela Lamb. Alan McPherson. John Gillespie. Mackenzie Slagle. Kirsten Patterson. Liamia Moore. Claire Dugan. Nicholas Jurgens. Kirsten Thomas. Sean Hall. Elizabeth Fenimore. Sophia Cecil. Joshua Rattray. Jessica Gentry. Jennifer Tignor. Kristen Weaver. Scott Smith. Bir Brare. Corey Matters. Catherine Bitterman. Abigail Liebing. Terry Palladino. Catherine Sullivan. Katie Campbell. Molly Shaler. Stacy Sieber. Cami Fowler. Morgan Sparks. Allie Ross. Gabriella Mankin. Seth Toko. Megan Bivens Fromm. Nicholas Lavanchi. Elizabeth Moore. Olivia Franco. Joanna Vors. Leanne Lundequist Menier. Susan Eileen Van Horn Campbell. Chelsea Keller. Amber Sweet. Tanya Binaman. Noah Scott. Brandy Murphy. Erica Ashford. Nicole Pittsford. Clayton Bontrager. Morgan Gillentine. Christopher Newhan. Megan Underwood. Hannah Hydorn. Lily Landwehr. Haley Rose. Cassidy Friedman. Maddie Kujawski. Jessica Lorenz. Sarah Gilliam. Piara McGee. Molly Mitchell. Sophie Page. Chandler Lawson. Medea Oaks. Bagwat Dingra. Samantha Duke. DeWine DaCosta. Hilak Lee. James Womack. Jennifer Hiltz. Fallon Fisher. Christy Johnson. Samantha Underwood. Grace Missy. Dabney Scott. Deshelle Dykus.
Congratulations to our master's candidates. And now it is time to recognize those who are receiving baccalaureate degrees or associate degrees. As I call the name of your college, please rise and remain standing. And by the way, this is a place where it's okay for all of us to cheer. Not that you needed my permission for that, mind you. Miller College of Business, please stand. College of Communication, Information, and Media, please stand. College of Health, please stand. President Mearns, I am pleased to present to you those candidates who have completed all of the requirements for their respective baccalaureate or associate degrees.
And upon the recommendation of the faculty that you have completed all of the requirements for graduation, and by the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Ball State University, I hereby confer upon you your respective bachelor's or associate degrees with all the rights, honors, privileges, and obligations thereunto pertaining. The diploma of our university shall forever be the testimony of your accomplishment today. And with pleasure and pride, I now admit you into the company of educated women and men, and you may now move your tassel from the right to the left.
Please be seated until your college is called. Will Martin Wood, Associate Professor of Health Science in the College of Health, please come forward for the reading of the names. All candidates in the Miller College of Business receiving their degrees will now proceed to the platform to cross as their names are called. All other candidates may remain seated until all names have been called.
Ian Laird. Ashley Sparks. Joseph Vaughn. Lauren Workman. Caleb Carlson. Sean Bonk. Emily Grace Rogers. Tristan Block. Tyler Welch. Sarah Griffin. Grant Gutierrez. Kylie Roby. Cora Sagars. Brandon Reinhold. James Blevins. Zachary Baltemeyer. Jayshawn Brogan. Carly Conwell. Dalton Hutchinson. Justin Bryant. Carter Shannon. Robin Jin. Lindsay Shear. Lucas Newsom. Jacob Miller. Ashlyn Southwood. Bryce Whitney. Aaron Kittel. Ibrahim Sanko. Emily Schumann. Steele Hochstetler. Alicia Simone Ruggs. Catherine Osbin. Zachary Steele. Robert Madison. Lindsay Walker. Guadalupe Gomez. Madeline Boldry. Representing the College of Communication, Information, and Media, McGuire Strother. Elizabeth Candelario. Aaliyah Murphy. Noah Bassett. Ashlyn Hart. Jared Van Hotter. Max Sherezny. Dorian Ducray. Katie Lucetti. Taylor Bowers. Andrew Line. Samantha Howard. Daryl Payne. Caden Houston. Austin Guston. Reagan Geiger. Christopher Tenyes. Max Steele. Lisbeth Galvin. Zach Schultz. Gabrielle Fisher. Deasia Wright. Rachel Waycott. Quadre Williams. Chloe Smith. Taylor Hall. Iris Taylor. Representing the College of Health, Allison Pignon. Michaela Johnson. Rachel Ling. Tabitha Westfall. Jessica Kloss. Jerica Reese. Victoria Shakhoff. Amber Jones. Bryce Bedwell. Melanie Beery. Jordan Turley. Peyton Smith. Elizabeth Parker. Emily Molenkamp. Maubrey Ellenson. Caleb Hankinson. Cameron Wesley. Andrea Coleman. Morgan Wolf. Kiana Williams. Sierra King. Taylor Dishman. Emmeline Tarsa. Jackson Rogers. Erica Anderson. Amber Altman. Riley Johnson. Kaylee Brown. McKenna Beaverson. Heather Bender. Mackenzie Heath. Olusegun Ajibade. Janae Bates. Christian Renee Folks Bowie. Siaka Kita. Astra Panawa. Keaton Rodriguez. Renata Kitsana. Aisha Naderi. McKenny Bircha. Hala Swickard. Kieran O'Shea. Brandon Miller. Ruth Schultz. Isaiah Kai McCoy. Ellison Burkhart. Chelsea Faulkner. Cassandra Novak. Connor Maroney. Braylon Marshall.
How about another round of applause for our outstanding graduates? So as we bring this commencement ceremony to a conclusion, I have the honor to speak briefly, a brief amount of time, to speak to our graduates, to our families and their friends on this very special occasion. So earlier you heard Dr. Hsu speak about how we have been living in an extraordinary, unprecedented time. And I think we can all agree that this past year was truly an historic year. It was a year unlike any other since our university was founded in 1918 in the midst of the last global pandemic. And graduates, we know that this past year has tested you in extraordinary and unprecedented ways. But in response to those challenges, each one of you has made the sacrifices and demonstrated the commitment necessary to overcome the challenges of COVID-19. And despite these challenges, as Dr. Hsu said, you persevered. And now you are the reason, as she said, you are the reason we are here today. We are here to celebrate your perseverance, your commitment, and your success. But as you know better than I do, your academic success is not just the product of your individual effort. Rather, it is the result of the sustained and collective commitment of many people, some of whom are here with us this afternoon. At Ball State, we know that we have hundreds of distinguished faculty who are dedicated to teaching and to scholarship, and they engage our students as partners in the quest for knowledge and greater understanding. So we would typically have invited all of our faculty to join us, but because of this continuing public health challenge, we did not invite all of our faculty to attend. Instead, we invited a faculty representative from each academic department in the 3 colleges to participate in this ceremony this afternoon. These faculty representatives are here today, and they're wearing their academic regalia. And this tradition symbolizes their commitment to sharing their knowledge and their expertise with you while they continue the search for truth and wisdom. We also have thousands of talented, supportive staff members. These are men and women who are equally dedicated to your accomplishments. And of course, we appreciate their contributions to all of you and to our university. We have good leadership. Our trustees, the members of the Board of Trustees, they care deeply about the success of our students, and they are passionately committed to our mission. And there is one special group that I want to recognize, one special group of people who deserve our recognition, and these are your family and your friends. These are the men and women who have guided you. They have supported you with enthusiastic encouragement, with good advice, and with unconditional love, all of which I am confident that you appreciated this year more than ever. So graduates, please stand and demonstrate your appreciation to your family and friends, those who are here and those who cannot be with us today. Okay, so just a few more words to our graduates. As you leave here today, I hope that all of you know that you represent a continuation of a tradition of excellence that has distinguished and characterized this university for more than 100 years. And I'm proud of your persistence, your courage, and your hard work. And I'm confident that because of the resilience you possessed and the resilience that increased because of this pandemic, that resilience has changed you. It has prepared you for the challenges that lie ahead, for the disappointments that will require you to get back up again with the same dedication and the same determination that allowed you to persist through the final year of your education here at Ball State. And as you leave our campus, and as you begin making your next life choices as graduates, I also hope that you will reflect for just a few moments on the aspirations articulated in our university's mission statement. We believe that we have prepared you for a fulfilling career, and we hope that we have inspired you to lead a meaningful life. But that mission statement begs two important questions. What is a fulfilling career? What is a meaningful life? Of course, I cannot answer these questions for you. No one can answer these questions for you. Rather, each one of you will provide your own individual answers to those questions based on your own experiences, on your own circumstances, and on your own unique aspirations, your own personal dreams. And I believe that the answers will almost certainly evolve with time, and they will grow with the passage of time. But I do know this. I know this. Professional success and career fulfillment, they are not the same thing. People generally equate success with financial rewards, with impressive titles, and with notoriety or fame. But those are external indicators of success. And I fear that you may very well find that they are temporary and hollow. So I encourage you to seek fulfillment. Set professional goals that will make you and your families and your friends, that will make them proud of your professional contributions. It will make them proud because your contributions have improved the lives of other people. Because that impact is enduring. I also encourage you to pursue a life of meaning. Life is a gift. Life is a precious gift. And it is a gift to lead a meaningful life. It is a gift that you should share with other people who need you. To lead a meaningful life, I also believe that you must embody certain core values such as the enduring values that are articulated in our beneficence pledge. Be sincere and speak the truth. Model integrity and value integrity in others. Be grateful. Be grateful and demonstrate your gratitude through your actions. Through your character and your commitment, please help us to create a better world. Please help us create a world that is more peaceful and more just. And all of us here, we believe in that better world because we believe in you. So graduates, I wish you good luck and Godspeed.
I hope you will enjoy the time that you will spend today with your friends, with fellow graduates, and your families. Again, congratulations to all of you on reaching this very incredible goal, and I hope this is a special day for all of you. Thank you.